care home is currently recruiting international applicants. I like to share videos about international recruitment because a lot of people from Africa want to relocate abroad. So if you want to come to the UK as a healthcare worker, I have a great news that would cheer you up today. They are recruiting people from any part of Africa. This organization is recruiting caring healthcare professionals from around the world. Whether you're in Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, anywhere at all, check out this video. Check out the care home. It's based in the UK here, and submit your application. You have nothing to lose. I always talk about submitting your application. It doesn't matter how many applications you've submitted in a week, just go on, continue to submit your application until it clicks. So they are offering visa sponsorship and relocation assistance. We're going to go into all of that. We're going to share the requirements and everything that you need to know in this video, okay? We're going to share all about the requirements and how to get you started so that you can send in your CV as soon as possible. Guys, whenever I upload these videos, run and watch the videos and send in your CVs. The ones that require you to submit application, you can fill in the application, but the ones that want you to send in your CVs, send your CVs as soon as possible. So before we go into all of that, kindly subscribe to the channel, as this will help me to continue to bring you more videos like this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to people that are in need of visa. And don't forget to comment on the video and share it to others as well. So having said that, let's dive into the video. This is the organization, it's Care UK. So pay close attention to the requirement for the application process, okay, so that you can go submit your CVs as soon as possible. So you can see where it says overseas recruitment. I just went straight to this place because I know that some people just want to go straight to the point. All right. So overseas recruitment, recruiting caring healthcare professionals from around the world. And if you scroll down, it says we support passionate and hardworking nurses and carers to live and work in the UK. Our dedicated internal team recruit, sponsor, and relocate both nurses and carers who are already living in the UK and from overseas. The team is passionate about recruiting healthcare professionals that live our values. Why join Care UK from overseas? Our priority is to ensure you are well settled in the UK, your community, and in your care home so you can expect to receive exceptional pastoral support. They offer a competitive relocation package which includes a certificate of sponsorship, visa, flights, and accommodation. OSCE training, exam booking, and travel are also included for NMC pre-registration nurses. The full package will be shared with you before pre-screening call with our overseas advisors. So now they are telling you the reason why you need to relocate to the UK. It is because UK has one of the most progressive healthcare systems in the world. You will be joining a national workforce that provides excellent care. Our healthcare professionals have access to an in-depth induction to help you familiarize yourself with our vision and values, ways of working, preceptorship, and various trainings. They are going to give you trainings. They are offering you trainings. Okay, if you come to work for them, you will be trained. If you're not sure where in the UK you want to live, we will match you to a Care UK care home, taking into account professional and personal requirements, religious beliefs, and your dependents if applicable. We also support your dependents to settle in, whether that's in their nursery, schools, or universities, or if your partner looking to join us as well. Okay, so now they are offering to help you, fix you into one of their locations if you don't really know where the location you want to go to, or if you have one in mind, because they are all over the UK. So let's say you don't want to live in London because the standard of living in London is quite expensive, that you want to live in the West Midlands, such as Coventry, Leicester, Birmingham, Manchester, and even Scotland. So they are willing to put you into a center that is close to the location where you want to reside once you move to the UK. They're also taking into account your professional and personal requirements, and also your religious beliefs and your dependents, if applicable. If you have a dependent coming with you, it can be your wife, your children, they are also going to make adjustments. They are going to put them into consideration, such as the schools that they are going to be attending, the nursery, the schools, or the universities, or if your partner is looking to join them. They will also check if your partner is willing to join them as well. So remember, these days, your partner can also be working. That's your dependent, can also be working. So if you have a partner coming to join you in the UK, they are willing to fix your partner to work for them as well. Okay. So for the requirements, you're going to meet the English requirements of the NMC. You're going to pass CBT exam, Part 1 of the NMC test of competence, complete tuberculosis test. So for tuberculosis test, it expires within 6 months. Yes, I had to do this 2 times when I was relocating, because the first one I did was the previous year. So by the time I tried to apply in the next year, it had expired. I had to take another one. So you have to do this tuberculosis test. Since it expires in 6 months, your visa would have been out if you are coming to the UK, if you want to really come to the UK. So take this test. The reason I'm talking about you taking it is because it is difficult to get an appointment. You see, to book an appointment for this tuberculosis test in Nigeria, you go through Shege. You have to start early to start booking your appointment. You have to start early, you have to start early to book this appointment, because mine, I couldn't even find an appointment date. They were not responding to emails, they were not taking their phone lines. So I was stuck and I needed to leave in less than a month. So I had to go to the office on that day, and God just did it for me. But luck is not the same. That is why you have to start early. Some countries, they do not have tuberculosis center in their countries, so they have to travel to other countries for this particular test. Yes, there are some countries that they do not have offices or centers. They have to travel to nearby countries to do this test. So start early with your preparations. So it says you're going to meet the English requirement of the NMC. Okay, as well OSCE test. On arrival in the UK, you will be required to pass Part 2 of the NMC test of competence. The test can be completed at one of 5 approved test centers located around the UK. They are going to help you with this, the application of this one, and everything you need about this Part 2. So for requirements before joining us, you must meet the English language requirement. This requirement that we are looking at is for candidates overseas. Even though they are taken from within the UK and overseas, this particular requirement is for overseas candidates. So pay close attention. You're going to meet the English language requirements. You can prove your knowledge of English by either passing a CELT, or that is the Secure English Language Test, from an approved provider, obtaining a GCSE A-level or Scottish National Qualification, either level 4 or 5, Scottish Higher or Advanced Higher in English gained through study at a UK school when aged under 18. This is, if you have these ones, you don't need to take this. Having an academic degree level qualification that was taught in English, if you studied abroad, you will need to apply through ECCTIS, formerly known as UK NARIC, for confirmation that your qualification is equivalent to a UK bachelor's or master's degree or a PhD. So good news, if you have a degree taught in English, of course, if you're from Nigeria, all our degrees are taught in English. I don't know, unless the Igbo language or Yoruba, all those other languages. But most of our degree courses are taught in English. So that qualifies you, which means you're going to skip these other ones, but you're going to prove that by applying through this particular ECCTIS, formerly UK NARIC, for confirmation, because you're coming as a healthcare professional. During my time as a master's degree student, I didn't need to verify anything. I just used my degree certificate and it worked. If you have a degree, you're good to go. You're not taking IELTS or any secure English language tests at all. Your degree will cover that. So for pre-registration nurses in the UK, it says we support pre-registration nurses looking to register with the NMC and obtain their NMC PIN. Support includes a proof of English test, CBT, and OSCE training and exam. This one will be when you come to the UK. You go for this one. So, if you're interested, please send your CV to, listen closely, overseas@careuk.com. Remember, overseas@careuk.com, not just uk.com, overseas@careuk.com, and you will be contacted for a pre-screening call if your application meets our experience and skills criteria. We never charge recruitment fees. Any employment offers from Care UK would come from an official registered email address ending in careuk.com. Pay close attention. Don't fall victim to scammers. There are lots of people out there masquerading themselves as licensed sponsors. Run away. Go direct to this website, these organizations that I share here. Submit application to them, submit your CV. So get your CV, guys. Put your CV together, submit your CV to them at overseas@careuk.com. Submit your CV. They will contact you. Don't pay money to anyone. I myself, I am not a visa agent. I only give out leads and you go and do your thing. So this particular one comes with a full package. All right. They are going to help you with all that you need and help you settled in the UK. Like I said, if you have a degree taught in English, you don't need to write the secure English language test. Okay. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you are going to submit application today, get a UK standard CV. That's what you're going to use for this one. Don't use Nigerian standard CV or Canadian standard CV. Use UK standard CV to submit your application. And I know that one day it's going to click. All right. So as soon as this video is posted, as soon as you watch this video, go ahead and submit your application. Keep your CV and cover letters handy so that whenever you see updates, you submit. Thank you so much for watching till this very moment. I hope you guys are going to send in your CV as soon as possible. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Turn on your post notification bell so that whenever I upload this type of videos, you'll be the first person to know. Okay, and whenever I upload, make sure to go watch it immediately and send in your application, because most of them, apart from qualification, they also consider people that submitted earlier. So try to submit your CV after watching this video, and that will do it for us, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.